At the recent White House Correspondents' Dinner, there was a lot of joking, but not a lot of laughing. It was a tough crowd. They repeated more than once that we live in very dangerous and worrisome times. President Trump is the worst president we've ever had. He's a criminal and a misogynist. Joe Biden is the most decent person we've ever known. Yet the race is tied. Mr. Biden can count on the high propensity voters, forcing Mr. Trump to reach down to the low propensity voters, the voters who show up at rallies but don't turn up to actually vote. The White House Correspondents' Dinner wasn't much of a comedy show, but it was a sobering commentary. Welcome. Welcome to Conservative Coffee Hour. I'm Stanley Smith. You know, Larry's been telling us at Conservative Hour for almost 4 years now that we need to get out the vote. But we never really heard that message because his delivery is so toxic. But I heard it on CNN. The only point of listening to Larry is that we get an insider look at the political system because he's in there and we're not. We don't always like what we hear, and part of that is being low propensity. It's all about us. It's the difference between being and doing. We can be concerned, outraged, and angry. There's plenty of being in that, but also we need to do some doing. And that means engaging with the world. As a godly people, which many of us think we are, we don't want to be entirely married to the world, but we can't be completely divorced from it either. And then be surprised and disappointed with the outcomes. It's a balance. At the White House Correspondents' Dinner, there could have been more of a balance between doing and being, listening and hearing, and reporting and understanding. Plus, there's nothing wrong with a little laughter. There was a general sense of bewilderment at the dinner about how half the country can see things entirely different and why everyone can't be part of the majority. And then we wonder why we feel marginalized. That's the entire premise of our country in the first place, to protect us from the tyranny of the majority. The biggest takeaway from the dinner and the commentary is that we need to vote and we need to encourage others to do so. Encourage your neighbors to vote, vote early, and request a vote by mail ballot, and then go to their house and make sure they voted. We all want to exit this particularly dangerous time in history, and we need to do this together, regardless of who you're voting for. If you want to vote for a decent person, then do that. And if you want to vote for a change agent, then make that your choice. Doing what's right or wrong seldom has anything to do with morality or with what's decent. We can't be completely married to the world or completely divorced from it. We're all going to get our hands a little dirty. It's not the punchline to a joke, it's the action we've all been called to. If you would like to join us at Conservative Coffee Hour is every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. I will include my email in the description of this video. I'll be happy to send you an invitation. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.